Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's day 25 of our SOC Analyst 100 Days Learning Challenge, and today we are diving into one of the most common threat out there, phishing analysis. Yep, those sneaky emails or messages that try to trick you into giving away your passwords or personal info. We are gonna decode that today. Let's roll. Alright, so what we will cover in this video? So we are going to cover the introduction of phishing, why it matters, type of phishing attacks, anatomy of phishing email, SOC phishing analysis workflow, tools and techniques, real world examples, reporting and mitigations, best practices, summary, and wrapping it up. All right, so what is phishing? So, phishing is a social engineering method used to trick user into revealing sensitive information or performing unsafe action. So, in simple term, phishing is when attackers trick user into revealing sensitive information or making unsafe decision like giving your password, clicking a bad link, or downloading malware. Common objectives. So, why do attackers use phishing? So, let's break it down. Here are the common goals. So, number one, credential theft. So, it's like stealing your username and password, financial fraud, getting you to send money or pay fake invoices, malware delivery, installing harmful software on your device, gaining initial access, basically getting a foot in the door before launching a bigger attack. So phishing is like a digital baited hook. Bad guy throw out message that look legit, like from your bank, boss, or delivery services, waiting for someone to buy it. So SOC analysts are like lifeguards on this beach. So they are scanning the water of ripples, spotting the bait before someone get caught. So always pause and think, was I expecting this message? Does the link look weird? Is someone rushing me to act? So why it matters? So why is phishing such a big deal? So well, of starters, phishing is the number one way attackers get inside organizations. Yup, even with firewall, antivirus, and fancy tools, one wrong click can cause a total mess. So, we are talking data theft, malware, and even massive ransomware attacks. So, the scary part, many phishing email is still slip past security filters. So that's why these attacks rely on human mistakes like clicking the wrong link, downloading invoices, or replying to a fake CEO email. So that's where SOC analyst comes in. They like to defenders checking every suspicious email, spotting patterns, digging into header info, flagging weird domain before damage is done. And here is the cool part, every email we analyze, every phishing we catch. So phishing is not just an inbox problem, it is a gateway for attackers. So analyze these emails is not optional, it's essential. All right, so uh, we can see the summary here. So phishing is the most common way attacker enter an organization. One wrong click can lead to data theft, malware, and ransomware, and many phishing email bypass security tools. SOC analysis help detect a threat early and prevent bigger incident. Every analyzed email improve detection rule and awareness and protect user systems and the entire organization from hidden risk. All right, so type of phishing. So phishing is not just about emails anymore. Attackers have gotten creative. Let's break down each type of simple examples. So number one, email phishing. So this is the classic mass email sent to millions, hoping someone click. For example, your Netflix account is expired. Log in to update your payment info. Then number two, we have spear phishing. So it is more targeted one. The attacker does research about the victim. For example, hey John, can you review the attached report before our 2 p.m. meeting? Sounds real, but it is not. Then we got the whaling. So spear phishing, but aimed at high value target like CEO or directors or financial officers. For example, fake legal notice sent to a company's CFO. And then the business email compromise. So this one is nasty. Attackers impersonate company's account to ask for money transfer or sensitive data. For example, fake email from CEO to finance, please wire 10 lakh urgently to this vendor. Then missing the SMS one, the SMS phishing. So phishing through your text messages called smishing. For example, you have won a lucky draw, click to claim your prize. Then we got the wishing. So attackers call pretending to a bank or support to steal sensitive info. For example, this is your bank. We need to verify your account detail due to unusual activity. Then clone phishing. So the attacker takes the real email, clone it, and changes the link or attachment. For example, a real invoice email from a vendor, but with a link replaced to install malware. Then we got the evil twin, the fake Wi-Fi access point. So you connect to free Wi-Fi named Free Point or Free Airport Wi-Fi, but guess what? It's a trap. They capture your traffic password, everything, and why should you care? So each of these tricks help attackers steal data, access system, or spread malware. And as SOC analyst, we need to spot them fast to protect user and organizations. Next one, the anatomy of phishing email. So SOC analyst inspect sender email address and domain, subject and urgency, email headers, spoof domains, suspicious URL, attachment, office docs, PDFs, GIFs, and reply to mismatch, and the content anomalies like grammar inconsistencies, generic greetings, etc. So a phishing email is a puzzle. Every header line, every hyperlink, every strangely timed exclamation marks a clue waiting to be collected. All right, so SOC workflow for phishing analysis. So, ever wondered what actually happens when a phishing email lands in the SOC? So, let's walk through it step by step. So, first, we will cover the source of the email alert. So, from where the alert triggers for the phishing in the organization. So, number one option is user received email and they report it to SOC as phishing, and SOC analyze manually and use some automated tools. And the source number two is email security tool like your Defender for Office 365 or any other. So it will trigger an alert and your team will start analyzing it. Then third party, so if any third party vendor or someone provide the threat intel or any phishing attempt details, so these are the source of the email alerts. So step number one, identify and isolate suspicious email. First thing first, the SOC team gets alerted about the weird email. You don't click it, you don't reply, you quarantine it, safely pulled away from users so it cannot do any damage. Step number two, extract metadata like headers, URLs, hashes, etc. So we pull out the juicy detail, email header, sender info, malicious URLs, attachment, or even file hashes. So it's like CSI for emails. Then analyze URLs safely. So we don't open them normally. We use tool like URL void or VirusTotal to see if they are malicious. Try opening a browser, no way. That's like poking a wild animal. And the step number four, sandboxing or detonating attachment in a sandbox. So got a zip file or PDF file, we detonate it in the sandbox environment, basically a virtual lab where we see it any malware wakes up or tries calling home. Then step number five, crack threat intel. So we check the indicators, URLs, domain, hashes against threat intel feed like Alien Vault, Mess, Talos, maybe someone already reported it, so we can check in the database. Then map to the MITRE attack. So if it is malicious, we map it the behavior to MITRE attack framework. Was it credential harvesting, malware delivery, data exfiltration? MITRE help us translate that. Then classify the severity. So not all threats are equal. We decide if it is low, medium, or high severity based on impact and intent. For documentation, we write a report, add all our findings, screenshots, IOCs, behavior patterns, and if it is serious, we escalate to IR team for containment. Oh, and we recommend block rules or awareness update. So every phishing email we analyze, make our defense smarter. We are not just reacting, we consistently building resilience. All right, let's talk about tools. So, when a suspicious email pop up, you don't just eyeball it, you turn to trusted tools. Let's walk through some of the most commonly used ones. So, for the header analysis, we can use the MX toolbox, Google admin toolbox. So, these show IP address, mail server, and help detect spoofing. So, it is like looking behind the mask. And VirusTotal, you can throw any URL, file, even IPs to this tool and check across 70 plus antivirus engines, and it is total lifesaver. Then we have urlscan.io. So drop a suspicious URL in here and it shows you how to site behaves without visiting it. Great for spotting fake login pages or redirects. Then we got the ANY.RUN. So it's an interactive malware sandbox. You can detonate suspicious attachment and watch malware behavior live. So it's a kind of cybersecurity reality. So then also we have hybrid analysis. So this is another sandbox service where you upload files to see if they drop payloads, make network calls, or try anything sneaky. Talos intelligence. So Cisco's threat intel help you quickly check if a domain or IP is known for phishing or malware. And then who is lookup. So find out who owns a domain and when it was created. So new domain plus Gmail sender, it's a big red flag. Then also the SIEM tool, the Splunk, QRadar, Sentinel, etc. So these help you search logs across your organization. Was the phishing email opened? Did the trigger any email? SOC analysts dig into this like detective, and also you can correlate your other logs uh, with SIEM. Then EDR telemetry. So known tools like CrowdStrike Defenders. So endpoint detection and response let you see if you attached uh, if the attachment try to run code, dropped file, or made connections. So it's like X-ray vision for your endpoints. So these tools are like SOC Analyst Toolbox, a toolkit or locksmith toolkit. So the more fluent you are with them, the better you get the catching threats early before users even notice. All right, so next one we have real world scenarios. So now it's time to tackle the crucial piece, reporting and mitigation for phishing attack. So we have some real world examples here. Scenario number one, a user reported a suspicious email pretending to be from HR. So how you can analyze? So you can go and check the SPF fails, DKIM is missing, URL redirect lead to a credential harvesting login clone, and then attachment has matches agent Tesla, indicators appears to a threat intel feeds, and then what would be the response against it? So block malicious domain, reset user credentials, add IOCs to SIM watch list, or automatically block it in EDR, and conduct awareness follow up. So notes like a simple HR themed email can be opening move of something bigger. SOC analyst catch the early smoke before it grows teeth. And now it's time to tackle a crucial piece, reporting the mitigation of phishing attack. So once you have analyzed a phishing email, what's next? Time to report your findings and take actions. So let's get into it. First, what goes into the phishing report? So think of this report like a crime scene summary, clear, factual, straight to the point. And here is what to include: the indicator of compromise. So URL, IP address, hash, sender info, all the bad stuff you uncovered. And then threat classification. So it is credential harvesting, malware, business email compromise. So this help others quickly understand the intent. Then affected users and systems. So who received the email? Did anyone click? Or endpoint showing suspicious activity. Then observed behavior. So did the attachment drop malware? Did the URL try to steal credential? Keep it factual. Now the mitigation step. So here is what your playbook might look like. Block the domain, IP and URL, add firewall or proxy, update seam rule. So it will flag the similar activity in future. Reset affected account. So if credential might be stolen, uh, it will uh, it will not affect. And patch relevant systems if malware confirmed or phishing resulted in malware. So basically stop the attacker, clean any mess, and strengthen the defense. So a good phishing report is not a long story, it's actionable intelligence. So your goal is to enable quick decisions, not leave folks guessing. And why it matters. So the faster you report and mitigate, the safer your organization stays. And guess what? Every case you close makes your SOC smarter. All right, so we are wrapping up day 25 of our SOC 100 Days Learning Challenge. And before we go, I want to leave you with some best practice and final takeaways to help you level up your phishing analysis game. So, best practice for phishing analysis: always validate with multiple tools. So, one tool says it is clean, don't trust it, cross check with others like VirusTotal, URL scan, Telos, etc. Then use sandboxing instead of opening file in your computer or any third-party computer. So think of the sandboxes as your digital hazmat suit. Run malware safely. Watch what it does. Then keep an internal IOCs database. So track URLs, IPs, domains you have seen. Patterns repeat. Your future self will thank you. Automate repetitive tasks or steps. So use a script and automation tool to exact headers, run a scan, or generate reports faster. So efficiency equal to survival. Conduct regular phishing simulations. So test your own team. Fake phishing campaign keeps everyone sharp and humble. And train your users to spot anomalies. So a trained workforce is your passive firewall, spotting mistakes before they become incident. And the final thought is like a well prepared SOC team is your active barrier, defending, defeating, and responding before damage is done. And the final takeaway for today: so phishing is still the number one door attackers use to get in, and SOC analysts need to mix of curiosity, structure, and calm under pressure. So great phishing analysis equal to early detection plus clean reporting plus decisive remediation. So you know what? Every phishing email tells a story, and it is the SOC analyst job to make sure the story ends before it begins. So that's it for day 25. So if you are ready for more, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and drop a comment with your favorite phishing tool or tips. See you tomorrow for day 26, and that will be the practical hands-on for phishing analysis. So we will walk you through with the header analysis, the URL detonation and all. So stay sharp, stay safe, and stay curious. Thank you.